Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the local bourse. Of course, a heavy influence being China's own economic moves. We do have investors digesting China's interest rate cuts. The market hasn't seen a move like this since October, and of course, our very own earnings here on the JSE from some of the most watched companies. We do have the all-share up slightly by almost 0.25% today. That carried by the Resources 10 complex. We have seen Impala in the lead there, up about 12% on the day. Resources 10 complex surging more than 3%. The Financial 15, though, diving almost 0.9%, and the Industrial 25 edging lower by more than 0.33%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the market stateside. And over there, we do have some company results still trickling in. Retailer Home Depot missing on earnings estimates for the first quarter, but keeping its full-year guidance unchanged. We do have those markets pulling back today. The S&P 500 declining almost more than 0.25%. Tech-heavy Nasdaq giving up more than 0.4%. And the Dow there showing a loss of almost 0.125%. Let's take a look at the markets across the Atlantic. And in results, we did have British telecoms company Vodacom posting a loss for the year, with revenue surprising to the downside. Those markets quite optimistic, though, on the day. The FTSE 100 climbing almost 0.9%. The CAC 40 ticking up by almost 0.7%. And the DAX up by almost 0.33%. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the Rand is doing against some of the major currencies. We do have the Rand pretty strong today, of course, ahead of the budget tomorrow. The Finance Minister will be tabling Budget 3.0 tomorrow afternoon. The Rand at 17 Rand 94 against the US dollar. The local unit against the pound at 23 Rand 98 and against the euro at 20.20. Let's check in on the other currency pairs and start off with the euro dollar at 1.12, pound dollar standing at 1.33, and the yen just below 145 against the greenback.